glazed heart-shaped strawberry cookies for Valentine's Day.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone, starting off with a large bowl and 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Add to that half a package of strawberry Jello gelatin powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Stir that together and set it aside. Now in another bowl, place 1 cup of butter that's been brought to room temperature, as well as 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, also known as confectioner's sugar. Cream those things together until it's light and fluffy. Then blend in 1 large egg and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now gradually add your flour and Jello powder mixture in, and eventually you'll end up with a nice soft dough that has a very lovely pink color. Once you get to this point, remove it from the bowl, divide it into 2 portions, flatten them out, cover them, and put them in the refrigerator to chill for about a half hour or so, just so that it's workable. Then place your dough between 2 sheets of parchment paper and roll it out until it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. Then cut out some hearts. Remember, you'll need 2 hearts for each cookie because these are filled cookies. Once your hearts are cut out, I recommend you slide the entire thing back onto a cookie sheet and put it back in the refrigerator just to chill a little bit. It'll just make it a lot easier to get those hearts off the cookie sheet without breaking them. Now for the filling, we're using 1/4 cup of strawberry preserves with 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. Blend it together. And then I put mine in a Ziploc bag with the corner cut off just because it's easier to use than a spoon. And then you're going to place a dollop, about 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon of the filling onto each cookie, and then top it with a second cookie dough heart. And then take a fork and just go around and crimp the edges to make sure they are sealed. It also gives it a nice little pattern around the edge of the cookie. Then you're going to bake them at 375 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes until they're just slightly browned on the bottom. Now one thing I'm going to mention here is make sure you leave a lot more room between cookies than what you see right now on your screen. The first batch I made, I put them way too close together and they ended up baking, spreading quite a bit and then melding together. So you can see I had 2 cookies touching each other, so I have a flat spot on one side. Leave at least 3 inches between each cookie, which means you may only be able to put maybe 5 or 6 on a cookie sheet because they spread quite a bit. Here's another fail cookie, I'd call it, with a flat side. Still tasted good though. You're going to put them on a wire rack to cool completely, like you can see here. And once they're cool completely, you can drizzle them with the glaze, which is 1.5 cups of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar, with 3 tablespoons of milk. And you need to add enough milk until you get to a drizzling consistency. Put mine in a Ziploc bag with a tiny hole cut out in the corner, and then just drizzle it along the cool cookies. Then allow these to sit for about an hour or 2, and that frosting will actually harden up so that you can touch it without it coming off on your fingers, and you can actually stack them in a container for storage. The end result is a nice crispy cookie, very sweet because of the glaze and the strawberry jam in the center, and it has a nice strawberry flavor. One thing that did disappoint me with this particular recipe was the fact that the filling is, you can't even really tell it's there. Like if you look here, you can see just a tiny bit of strawberry in the center. Because the cookie spread out so much, the filling almost becomes part of the cookie and you can't even tell it's there. But overall, good cookie. I brought this batch to work and they disappeared very quickly. Everyone said it was a nice strawberry flavored cookie. I have quite a few other Valentine's Day treats on my Valentine's Day playlist. If you want to see the playlist, go ahead and click right on your screen right now or look for the link in the description box below. Thanks for watching.